Previously on Beauty and the Geek. The Geeks got the makeover they've been waiting for. Wow. With their amazing transformations complete, they come out of their shells at the first ever Beauty and the Geek prom.
Overall, I was super impressed with all the makeovers. And I think that all these guys are just getting that inner confidence.
Although everyone looked dressed to impress, John won the challenge and became prom king.
It feels good to be the king, yeah.
The beauties had to play substitute teacher to a classroom full of third graders.
I really had no clue what that guy was doing up there. The kids were giving me answers to the fractions. I still didn't understand what they were talking about.
And Shay shocked everyone.
Who won this challenge?
That would be Shay.
Wow.
For me to like teach other people something that I dislike, wow.
With Rebecca out of the house, Sam the party boy decided to devote all of his free time to studying, which helped him survive the elimination room against Luke and Katie. And not everyone will be happy about Sam and Nicole coming back. Now, 6 teams remain, all in a quest to become more than just a beauty and a geek.
It feels so good to be back from elimination. To have gone in and conquered it feels really good.
This was the first time when Sam and Nicole walked through that door, not one of us moved from that bed. Not one of us gave them a hug. And we just was like, oh, wow. Crap. You're back. Hey.
Damn. It was one of those.
Spent all that time studying.
Cut to the chase.
I think we definitely have people on edge. We've been winning challenges. I think people are worried that we're gonna win future challenges.
Yeah, partner.
I mean, I know that scares people. I'm scared of myself with how well I'm doing.
These are very tough issues for all of us.
I guess I wasn't entirely surprised when Joshua called me out during the staircase ceremony.
We were seriously considering sending David and Jasmine due to what we felt was inappropriate growth so far, so we certainly hope to see a lot more development in the future.
That was hard to hear, and the fact is, I didn't know how to improve it myself. I didn't know how to make things better.
If you ever want to talk, you have us and you have an entire house of people.
And more than that, you have Jasmine, who's here with you every single night, so.
I just have to figure out what to say first.
You know, I came upon the truth that I'm a terrible person.
Joshua and Shay called us out and said, you know, here's what you guys are lacking. And I think that they took it the wrong way.
Despite what happened tonight, people think you're a good person.
Talking to Jasmine definitely helped cheer me up.
We still have more to learn, obviously. About each other, about ourselves.
I felt bad that maybe he felt like targeted. If he can overcome this, he can, you know, overcome anything in life. He has to open up more.
The rebuilding phase is about to begin.
It's not beginning, it's a good
Good morning. Good morning. Today, the power to send 2 teams to the elimination room is back up for grabs. Beauties Geeks, this week you'll be facing your first team challenge. It involves fashion, modeling, a catwalk.
Yes.
At Comic-Con.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
What's Comic-Con?
For those of you who don't know, Comic-Con is the world's biggest comic book and superhero convention that's held annually at San Diego.
We're going to some comic, I don't freaking know.
I was made for this challenge because I've been a big fan of comic books since I was young.
Each team will create their very own comic book superhero.
I'm going to cry.
So the beauties, you'll have to come up with the character, a complete backstory, and create an arch nemesis.
When I hear comic books, I think, yeah, there's like a lot of bubbles and you don't know which bubble to read first.
The beauties will be modeling outfits designed by you.
Oh.
Making sure it fits with their story, making sure it fits with their body, and making sure that they look ridiculously hot.
My skills in sewing and making costumes are very, very limited in nature.
Now, since you are all working as a dynamic duo on this project, you will be judged as a team. And the winners will receive a superpower of their own, the power to send not one, but both teams to the elimination room. There will only be one winner this week. Everybody's study materials are on the shelves, but Geeks, you also have design materials outside on the patio. Good luck saving the world, and I will see you all at Comic-Con.
All the guys are like obsessed with this. They're made over, but comic books bring out the geek like no other.
What about the name Steam?
Was that an X-Men? I guess it probably wasn't. It might work.
Steam or, let's see, Breezy?
Breezy as a name? Steam sounds better.
Steam sounds better? Okay.
Than Breezy.
The girls have to come up with a theme, the storyline, who the superhero is, where he or she came from, who's her arch nemesis. Yeah, it's been hell.
These people are they're just naked, let me put it that way.
Well, that would attract attention at Comic-Con.
Joshua, I'm not walking down the damn runway with no clothes on.
Seashells that like spikes come out of them.
Yeah.
You throw them and then they go. Well, my superhero, her name is Aqualita Splash. And she's like a beach girl. She has like this flying rocket-powered surfboard. It's really cool.
Oh my gosh, I already kind of thought of a character.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
I was thinking like Princess Bedhead.
No, it's just...
No, look where I got my inspiration. Now, granted, it says Bedhead right on it, but I am creative. She can make people fall asleep instantly.
Wow.
And some other stuff too, like...
I guess she fights crime by stopping criminals with narcolepsy.
And she could stay away from coffee, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Her weak, that's her kryptonite.
There's so much more. You'll just have to wait and hear it. It gets better, or hopefully it will.
I feel like I could just go out and just be me and be a superhero like that,
you are a superhero,
just alone.
Just naturally.
My superhero, it's pretty much me. I'm super good looking. I'm invisible and I can fly. I'm super smart. I go around and I impregnate, girls, and then they have like a baby like within like 5 minutes. I feel like I'm the superhero of the house, definitely. I'm winning all the challenges. Yeah.
Can I tell you a little secret? I'm not a superhero. I'm a supervillain.
Her bones are mainly made out of vines, and vines come out of every opening in her body, whether it be the eyes, nose, even nipples, belly button.
Ugh. You read too many, like, murder books.
I already have so many ideas. My character has, like, psychic powers, and, like, she hypnotizes her enemies or her whatever with her boobs.
You've got people who can fly. You've got people who are made out of stone. You've got people that can travel through space on a surfboard. She wants to fight evildoers with her boobs.
Like, you know what I mean? They spin.
This is foolish. This is way outside the realm of believability. I think you should read some of the ideas they have in the book because...
I will.
But
that's just mine to, like, start with.
Her ideas
It's, like, pretty good.
are unbelievably stupid.
Like, it's like, I'm like, all excited, you know what I mean? And then Liv's like, bang, and shoots everything right down.
When I first entered in there, it was clean and pristine with all sorts of materials and tools and anything I could possibly want to use. If only I knew how to use it.
I think making a costume is going to be quite tedious at best and simply annoying at worst.
Have you guys ever even seen patterns before?
Nope. No.
Wow.
Have you seen patterns?
The geeks have been coming to me for a lot of help on this project. I would choose D, maybe not use the bottom flap so it's a mini skirt. You're never gonna have a skirt that's just one piece of material.
But when you're pinning it and trying it on your girl, because you pin before you sew.
I'm not too worried about the time constraint because I feel like I took upon myself a much easier project.
I'm just like, hey Sam, I think it's gonna be kind of rough making a shirt for you. How do you feel about going shirtless? And he's like, yeah, we can do that.
Nicole, she's not sewing anything. No, not one thing. She's just super gluing stuff onto shorts or something. I think Nicole might have the edge here.
A little bit.
I've never, sewn together a costume or anything before. The first 2 or 3 times I did it, it jammed the sewing machine and I had to take it all apart, and so it was kind of rough to start.
Where does it even say plus?
Well, maybe it's not technically plus sizes, but it's starting at 14, and that's larger than me.
Oh dear God, the costume is going to look awful. I have a vision. It's in my brain. I just don't know how to execute it. Yeah, these numbers are meaningless to me.
Oh, yours is juniors. That's probably why.
I'm just trying to figure out how to put thread through a sewing machine, and I have no idea what's going to come of that. Now, grab! Oh, Jesus. Is there a way to unsew something?
I'm Vanity, the lady killer.
So if you're the lady killer, do you only eat girls?
I'm a lady and I'm a killer.
Oh.
Hey, Natalie, will this fit you?
This is hot.
Will it fit you?
I don't know.
Can you try it out for me?
That's so hot.
I like boobs.
Joshua, you do know that superheroes match right. They don't have all like 50 million colors in their clothes. My confidence in Joshua in making this outfit is pretty much slim to none.
Oh, so my string came out. How the hell did that happen? I gotta make it so it stays.
Okay.
That came undone. Oh well, it's actually like.
Guys, have you seen your outfits yet? No. Okay, well, Shay's seen hers.
Stupid William hasn't come up at all.
I'm really frustrated with William right now. He's been downstairs all day, and he hasn't even gotten my measurements.
You wanna hear my partner's superhero idea? Hypnosis through boobs. Worst comic book idea ever. Do you want to trade partners by chance?
No.
Because she's acting like she's a prima donna, I'm playing around with the idea of trying to make her look as fat as possible.
Hello?
Hey. Go ahead.
I'm frustrated with you as my partner, actually. And
I'm frustrated with you, too.
Every single challenge, I've been trying to get you to work with me and work closely with me. And
I'm there, and I answer questions.
Please don't interrupt me, okay? It's very disrespectful. Your attitude is, I'm Mr. Know-It-All. I just know everything already, and I don't need your help. No, don't roll your eyes at me. I don't care if you don't like me. That's fine. But for the time that we're here together, we need to make the best of it, so that we can do well here, and so that way we can change the things that we need to change about ourselves, because we're not going to be able to do that if we get sent home.
All right, we'll try again. Start from scratch. All right. I'm trying to solve this rift. Okay, any more waves, and I feel like we're going to be really mad at each other, and I want to avoid that.
All right, thank you.
Yep, see you in an hour.
Idiot. I think if this continues, that's it. I will resent him for life.
A long night, ladies and gentlemen.
I gave up on my costume reasonably early. I had my expectations initially when the project began, and I had my progress, and then they went like this, and when they met, I went to sleep.
So close to finishing my surfboard, I can taste it. I worked right up till pretty much the last minute trying to get the surfboard shield together. Check it out.
When I went to bed, David and Jesse were still working. David was having a lot of trouble with the sewing machines, and I think he was getting frustrated.
I'm worried because if I screw up, I have to start from the beginning.
Right.
At around 2:15 a.m., I decided my costume was as good as it was going to get. I tried to follow the directions. So I decided to call it quits.
I'm driving down to Comic-Con, and I'm still jumping down because this is Mecca. It's holy ground. I'm thinking, I wanted to go to this since I was young.
We're going to Comic-Con!
Comic-Con!
Yes! Yes!
I couldn't contain myself. I just felt like I was gonna explode.
I never saw Rise of the Silver Surfer.
I was kind of sitting right in between William and Dave, and they just kept going back and forth about their comics.
High school student bitten by radioactive spider.
I was like, I need to move.
William, you look like you're crying, man.
I'm crying, man. Going to Comic-Con.
The guy needs to walk around with some tissues. He was like a 4 or 5-year-old at Chuck E. Cheese.
There's no crying in comic books.
Walking into Comic-Con was like, oh my goodness, it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. The freaks were there, and some weird people, and a bunch of dorks.
Yeah, to the Comic-Con.
Booths were lined with posters and models of various superheroes. There was comic books as far as the eye could see.
Punk rock is black and white.
Well, I like color. I just couldn't believe like all the people that like this stuff. Like I was like, wow, there must be a lot of dorks in the world.
It was heaven for anyone who has ADD. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting too.
Oh, wow. Comic-Con definitely changed my opinion of comic books. What does the Jedi do?
Block the bullet with a lightsaber.
But what's the Force?
It's sort of a telekinesis type thing.
Everybody likes comic books. Where have I been?
We stopped at the Wizard booth. And the Wizard magazine, I guess, is the magazine of the comic books.
I'm Mel. Nice to meet you.
I got a chance to meet the editorial director of Wizard Comics. This is my hero right here.
Who's your favorite comic?
Spider-Man. There's no one favorite. There's Spider-Man. I gotta find out what's going on with Captain America. I've been out of the loop for the better part of a month right now, so I don't know what's going on.
William is so into this stuff. Who cares?
I'll give you my business card.
That would make my day, man. That would make my life. If I never hear from him again, I'd be okay with just him giving me the business card. That was. I'm still lost for words.
Yes.
After we walked around Comic-Con and got it all out of our system, we had to get ready for our superhero challenge.
Welcome to the first ever Beauty and the Geek Super Beauty Challenge. In just a few minutes, we're gonna meet 6 brand new superheroes. But first, geeks, meet our esteemed judges. Eric Powell is a writer for Dark Horse. Dwight Albatross is the CEO of Hot Seat Entertainment. Brian Lynch is currently writing the comic Spike Shadow Puppets for IDW. Chris Ryle is the publisher and editor-in-chief of IDW Publishing, publishers of 30 Days of Night. So judges, each of our geeks has worked with their beauty to create a brand new character and costume. Let's let the super battle begin.
Gentlemen, ready for her first Earth interview? I present to you Steve. Gentlemen, ready for her first Earth interview? I present to you Steve.
I am Steam, the Elementalist. I was born in a chosen planet. I was born in a chosen galaxy, dang, called Andromeda. I felt confident until I saw the judges, and then everything just went. Pluto, the ruler over the Milky Way, has tried for eons to kill... Damn. Okay, I am Steam. Okay.
You're doing fine. Just
okay,
relax.
I can't believe this has never happened before. Okay. I'm used to getting on stage in front of people or delivering some kind of speech or doing something.
You fight Pluto. Pluto is your big villain?
Pluto is my villain.
Now, is Pluto less of a threat than he used to be since he's been downgraded from a planet to a planetoid?
Yeah.
Obviously, they were confused by her initial flustering.
Okay, so I messed up.
But once she calmed down and got through the story, they seemed to be okay with it. Once you went back to just the basic concepts behind the story, you were able to explain them better.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how it needed to be done.
I'm still upset with myself. Like, I sucked completely on that one. Like, I can't believe I just did it 50 million times and then I went out there and screwed it up. That has never happened before, ever.
From the deepest depths of the ocean, it's Aqualita Splash.
I am Aqualita Splash. I come from the deep of the ocean, where my top-scale dolphins are researching and studying new ideas.
I'm actually not completely certain what top scale dolphins are.
Top scale dolphins are dolphins that have telekinetic powers, and they can put things together with their heads, because obviously they don't have fingers on their fins, and they talk.
Do they talk in English or in dolphin?
They talk in English.
The dolphin should turn on her. That would be a good villain.
Venus, the hypnotic temptress.
Oh, points automatically.
Oh, wow.
I'm Venus, the hypnotic temptress. I am called hypnotic because I hypnotize with my boobs. I am here to try and prevent procreation of aliens. I lure them in with my long legs and attractiveness and good personality, and then I hypnotize them and I kill them. I really didn't have a lot of confidence with the costume. I mean, there's a strip glued to like the crotch. I'm just like, how am I supposed to wear this?
I didn't even notice the boob thing until she pointed it out. I was looking at her eyes. That was the whole time.
I'm unbelievably frustrated that I didn't get a chance to present a superhero idea of my own. The icy chill in your heart. Divinity!
I'm a lady killer because I'm a lady and I kill. I'm addicted to killing, and I'm addicted to killing and eating humans. I'm a battalion. Instead of bones, we have vines that cover our body.
Does that mean you can bend in all kinds of cool? Okay. Nice. Very nice.
You feel good? Everything's okay?
I feel good. I'm a little cold. I'm freezing in here. There was a lot of accessories, which was cool, but that was pretty much it. It's impossible for me to not be sexy, so. But I'll turn it on extra.
Metro Man.
My name is Metro Man. I am a world-famous underwear model. I like to mess with my foes by breakdancing and reflecting bullets and lasers back at them. I received my powers at the greatest party of the year, where in the bathroom, I found a bottle of self-tanner spray, not knowing that it belonged to George Hamilton himself. And in it was the secret to his golden glow, radioactive material.
So you breakdance the villains?
I breakdance fight. Laser beam shot. Laser beam shot. Maybe do one of these. Rock it around. Bam! Bullet. Right back at him.
When he made that outfit, I was mad at first, but he kept it classy for a superhero. I give him props for that. He tried his best.
Don't be scared. It's a game. It's fun.
It's
a LARP. Jasmine has an issue of stage fright. And the way I conquer stage fright is by having fun. So if I could just convey that sense of, don't worry, it's a game, it's fun, just enjoy yourself, then the stage fright will disappear. Just have confidence, emote, and despite being a princess of narcolepsy, have high energy.
Okay.
Who is the dreamer that dominates the night? It's Princess Bedhead!
Hi, I'm Princess Bedhead. And a long time ago, my parents died. They left me in Argentina with just my great-granny and my pet sloth, Sandy. It was awful. I was so upset, I put myself to sleep with my own powers for 10 years. My spray, it puts people to sleep instantly for years. Now, I get my power from the moon and the stars, and they give me energy. And also, well, I can make people dream and have nightmares, and it confuses them, and so I can play with their mind. And so also, I can yawn really big for a minute, and it sucks the energy out of everyone in the room. So I make people weaker, so I seem stronger.
How do you get to the crime? Do you have like a car, like a bedhead mobile?
I do.
I'm not sure her character should be driving. Yeah, isn't that dangerous?
No, I have my license.
The arch villain, you said he gets he's solar powered from the sun.
Yeah, and he's always awake and I'm always sleeping, so it's really hard for me to fight him.
Well, also, I would imagine that you wouldn't be arch enemies because you never run into each other.
Yep.
You win.
But I do run into him sometimes.
Spent a lot of energy on the floor at Comic-Con, didn't you?
There's more of the energy spent last night sewing until 2:30 in the morning.
And you stayed up till 2 with this?
Yeah, I have very poor sewing machine skills.
No. You have a lot going on with your story.
Yeah, well, it's a big story.
Full of sleep, which is always exciting.
It is for me.
Well, yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
And she was the most entertaining thing I've seen ever.
Yeah.
So I have to take that into account. Like.
Hey, judges, so how did they do overall?
We're going to rip off a bunch of your characters, if that's cool.
Now, who was the winner?
The one team that I don't want to hear win is Sam and Nicole.
There was definitely a character that we all thought could actually sustain a series because it was well thought out, it was funny, and the presentation was very good.
It's so important to me to win because they already called us out. Like Jasmine and Dave, you two are not getting along. We both know if we don't win, we're going in elimination.
The winner is...
So there was someone that you were really impressed with.
I'd say Jasmine. We loved you. You sold your story. You were great. If you just could have stayed awake a little bit longer, you might have walked away with it.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Me and Dave came together on this challenge. Slowly but surely, we're taking baby steps. We needed this.
It feels great to actually be able to help Jasmine with something I love. That's a fantastic feeling that something I do is helping her.
Now, who was the winner?
There was definitely a character that we all thought could actually sustain a series because it was well thought out, it was funny, and the presentation was very good. The winner is... Sam and Nicole. Even though Sam probably beat me up in high school. Yeah, you guys are great, and so we gave it to you.
Thanks, man.
Nice job.
When I heard Sam and Nicole won, I was like, no way. Because they always win. It's like they're a super team.
All of us females would do anything for Sam to lose.
I'm extremely frustrated with William. He loves comics. This is his thing. And for him to put such little effort into this, like, I just wanted to slap him. I just always want to slap him.
Congratulations, Sam and Nicole, or should I say, Metro Man.
I felt really good because I did work really hard on my character. Like, I thought it was really cool.
You proved that you can create the greatest superhero. But to quote Peter Parker's Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. And by winning this team challenge, you now have the power to send both teams to the elimination room. But I suggest that you think this over because in the end, one team will be coming back out of there and they could be your arch nemesis.
Okay, so Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Yeah. This afternoon I've been studying the comic books for elimination. So if I go in, I'm prepared for it. And Superman,
Clark Kent.
Who helped raise Spider-Man?
I know his love interest was Mary Jo.
Mary Jo?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
What's the name of Batman's butler?
Ooh, that's a good
I know
one.
it, but I don't know.
What's the first letter?
A.
Arthur.
Nope. Alfred.
Alfred.
Because we have the chance to send in 2 teams, I think that obviously, like, we should definitely put in stronger teams.
Instead of just sending one team, we're sending 2 teams, which takes a lot more strategy.
Shay and Joshua are working, well, I wouldn't say they're working well together, but they're changing each other.
Like last elimination, Shay and Joshua brought up Dave and Jasmine. And then they just got second on this.
Aaron and Natalie are so close that, like, I could never foresee them putting each other in.
I mean, they're definitely really strong. Jen and William are also really, really good. This is going to be a tough one. I have to really make the right decision because I know that this really determines the future for us. If you look at it, I mean, everyone can understand the reasoning behind it.
Well, yesterday, all the beauties were superheroes, But Sam here, or should I say Metro Man, proved to be kryptonite for you guys, won yet another challenge. But interesting to point out that last week, Joshua, you kind of said to Dave that you need to try harder, you need to get more in the game, and right out of the gate, you guys were runner-ups yesterday. So that's a great turnaround. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, and I feel more closely bonded with Jasmine, so I've tried to do my best, and I think I succeeded.
Yeah.
All right, Metro Man, who's it going to be?
The first team we're sending in is Natalie and John.
Well, John and Natalie, you are headed to the elimination room. Let's find out who you'll be competing against. Nicole, you get to choose the second team. Who's that going to be?
I'm sending Jesse and Aaron.
One of the main reasons behind it is we don't think we can compete with two teams that are just so close, you know?
John and Natalie, Aaron and Jesse, you are headed to the elimination room. Guys, you will be tested on fashion. Beauties, you will be tested on comic books. By the end, one of these two very close teams will be headed home. So take some time, pack your bags, and say your goodbyes, and then I will see the four of you in the elimination room. Good luck.
I never thought that this would like happen like this.
Yeah, this is the worst case scenario.
It's just really sad to think like, you know, like this could be over and having to go home. I seriously love every single one of these people and we're just so close and I don't want to leave them. It's not going to be the same.
I am very mad at Sam and Nicole. That is very low. They didn't have to put us up against each other. If John and I win, our goal coming back is just to get Sam and Nicole out of the house.
You're awesome. I'm so happy we met.
One of us is not coming back. Me and Jesse have already been through it once before.
My feelings are quite mixed about having to go up against Jesse and Aaron. I don't want to have to get rid of them to stay here.
Aaron and Jesse, Natalie and John, welcome to the elimination room. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. The team with the most correct answers in the end wins and stays in the mansion. The losing team will have to leave immediately. Ladies, you're going to go first. But guys, you can watch your partners from the viewing room. So, wish them good luck.
Good luck, Aaron.
Okay, ladies, you're each going to get 2 questions about comic books. Natalie, you're up first. Which number would you like?
I'll have 3.
What are the 3 main colors in Captain America's costume?
I think she knows, it's fine.
Red, white, blue.
That is correct. It is 1-0. It's important you get this next one. Choose wisely. Which number would you like?
Number 1, please.
Number 1. If your superhero is infallible, what best describes her based on that trait? Incapable of making a mistake, unable to fly, or really pretty?
Unable of making a mistake.
That is correct.
All right, nice job, Aaron. Our ladies are doing good.
Hey, Natalie, it's back to you. Which number would you like?
4.
Number 4. According to your study material, who is not known for wearing glasses? Clark Kent, Wolverine, or Diana Prince?
Wolverine.
That is correct.
Nice job, Natalie.
Good job, Natalie.
2 for 2. All right, Aaron, there's 1 question left. You can tie it up, and you can bring the boys back in here, and they'll be on a level playing field. You don't want to send Jesse in here 1 behind.
Don't freak her out, man. Come on.
Superman was known for being advertised as faster than a speeding bullet and more powerful than a what?
Me and her didn't go over this one.
Rocket.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is locomotive. So Natalie, you did your part. It is 2-1. If you guys can keep that lead, when John comes back in here, you will stay in the house and you'll send your friends home. Let's bring the guys back in. Obviously, the girls studied hard, but the score is 2-1. Ladies, you can head back over to the viewing room. All right, guys, you are each going to get 2 questions about fashion. Now, John, which number would you like?
Give me number 4, please, Mike.
Number 4. Gianni Versace became well known for the pastel suits worn with t-shirts that he designed for which American television show that debuted in 1984?
Do you know that? I have no clue. I have no clue.
I'm gonna say Miami Vice.
That is correct.
Oh.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Don't cheer him on too much, Jesse. You got to get this one right to stay in the game. You missed this question, you guys are gone.
No pressure, right?
Tons of pressure, actually. Which number would you like?
I'll take number 1.
Number 1. To stay in the game. Who is this supermodel who was most closely associated with the heroin chic high fashion modeling trend of the 1990s?
Who's that?
I can't tell.
I can't tell. Maybe Cindy Crawford?
Telekinetic. Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford.
Giselle?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Kate Moss.
Kate Moss.
Congratulations, John. You and Natalie are staying in the house.
Congratulations.
Ladies, please join us in the elimination room. Well, congratulations, John and Natalie. I know this isn't a happy win by any stretch of the imagination because these 2 teams were so close. How are you feeling right now?
We won, but I feel pretty sad.
I'm sorry now, guys. Aaron, Jesse, I now have to ask you to leave the mansion.
Good luck, guys. You can do it. I know you can.
This experience has seriously meant the world to me. I feel very, very lucky to have been here. I've seriously had the time of my life. I can't stress it enough, the time of my life here. The people that I've met, I know, are going to be lifelong friends.
One of the main stereotypes I had about beauties was that they were kind of snobby and wouldn't really give a geek the time of day. And really that's not true at all. They're really nice and friendly and more than happy to talk to you if you just give them a chance and actually have the courage to go up and approach them.
You've taught me so much and you've made learning, fun. I have this new motivation to learn now, thanks to you.
I've learned that you're a really amazing person. You're so nice and you genuinely care about other people. I couldn't have asked for a better teammate than you, and I'm really glad that I got to have this experience with you.
Next week on Beauty and the Geek, everyone is given the surprise of a lifetime.
I need all of you to pack your bags. We're going to Mexico.
Joshua in the sun is interesting.
And William and Jen reach the breaking point.
Jen and I want to go home.
Screw William.
I'm done.
No, good luck to you.
Don't miss a new episode.